covering all of Blessing, Pennsylvania. Your Funky Werepig Classifieds, local news with global importance.
Wrecked alien spacecraft.
Wiped out a bunch of trees down near Bower Creek. I'm guessing the make model is either Venusian or from Canada.
How'd you say that?
Venusian.
No, you're right. You're right.
Now, I don't want any specific reward for the spaceship.
But an unregistered laser gun would be nice.
My subscription to a dating service. Not seeking marriage anymore, becoming a crazed loner instead. Call 555-2287. Ask for kitty litter cake.
I'm Sappy Potts, Vaudevillian legend, and I need help. Anybody know how to program the Hulu on a digital box? So it won't play any of my tapes. Hey. Call my landline at 555-PUTS. Don't call my cell phone because it only takes selfies. Is this mic on? You want to be the candidate who wins the next election? Come up with a voting app for millennial cell phones. That way they don't have to wait in line and they can order the Grubhub. That's funny, I wrote that, goddammit. Now if you excuse me, I gotta go dance naked in front of Alexa. We're in the red light district.
Welcome to the No Pin Zone. Party you can join at home. Come along and bring your friends. Here the party never ends. Welcome to the No Pin Zone. Never have to feel alone. Go ahead and shake your butt. No one here will give a fuck. Welcome to the No Pin Zone. Welcome to the No Pin Zone. Welcome to the No Pin Zone. Welcome to the No
I eat lots of silly string. I stuff my nose with jelly beans. I do lots of crazy things because I'm thankful for you. I hit all the notes. Hey, but hey, howdy and harank. It me, your Funky Werepig, live from the glorious No Pants Zone. Throw those pants in the air like you just don't care. This is our Thanksgiving show in which we celebrate everything we're thankful for. I think the song I just sang gave that away. What am I thankful for? I got the comfy shirt, the underwear scented candle, Boy Child 1.0, on the exercise bike that powers our Commodore 64 Magic, and the entire staff of 1000 showed up today for the holiday. And probably the best segue ever, I'm also thankful for someone else in my life. Where there's a Boy Child 1.0, there is a 2, crowded. But I'm sure I could pick you out if I saw you. Put your hand down. You're not him. Are you? Let's add the wang to the chung before I get too busy thinking to be thinking. I have to brag about our guests. Bringing the laughs, the talent, and the music back on our show, it's GINA COLEMAN and Misty Blues. Thankful? Hells yeah. I have to share this with you guys, a little behind the scenes look. Earlier this year, we took a family trip to Massachusetts because pilgrims live there. I've seen pictures, but I've never met one. And also, Misty Blues parties up there. Well, everybody knows how much I love my Misty Blues, but I have never had the chance to see them live. I have all their CDs, which I play in my car all the time, to which Gina makes fun of me because cars don't have CD players anymore. To which I tell her I will never get rid of this car because it has a CD player. So, long story even longer, we road trip out to Massachusetts, 27-hour long drive because we took that car. But we made it, and I got to party with Misty Blues. That's the first time I've seen Gina since we went to prom together. She was the coolest girl in school, and I couldn't believe she said yes. But here we are back in the day. Look at how she glows. I'm going to say it. We have not changed one bit. Seeing Misty Blues live, we were like second row. One of the best nights of my life. And I'd have to say top 3 concert all time. But the night got even bigger. Susan Sarandon was there. Yeah, the Susan Sarandon. After the show, I'm laughing with Gina and her eyes get huge. And she says, Susan Sarandon. And I turn around and, yep, there she is, looking just like she does in the movies. And Gina sticks her hand out, and Susan gets this huge, gorgeous smile, and she says, oh my God, you're the Funky Werepig. She starts fangirling and whips out this autograph book, and I politely wave her off and say, tonight is not about me, please. This is Gina's night. And then I walked over to Gina's husband, her boy toy Mike, to chug some Zima, because that is what Mike and I do. Susan Sarandon was actually there. I might have made some of the other stuff up. I'll have to check. Speaking of fame, everyone knows of the hassles we've been having with world-famous comedian Michael Ronan. He is relentless about being on the show this season. He knows we are fully booked, but more importantly, Michael is constantly swarmed by groupies, especially when I'm trying to interview him. Well, for Ronan sympathizers, the staff of 1000 uncovered a clip from an old documentary I did with Mike. This is nothing new. It has always been this ridiculous. I submit the following as evidence.
The Entertainment Channel and BBC Two Northern Goat Boy present the Funky Werepig tutorial, How to Handle Fame. When you're with someone more famous than you. This episode, Lunch with a Ronin. This has been How to Handle Fame when you're with someone more famous than you.
You know what I'm thankful for? That Mike's mom missed. So again, no, Michael Ronan will not be appearing in this show. Not even for 1 second. But you know who we can't do the Werepig without? And I'm told because he knows of Gina's gospel roots, he has a very special dedication tonight. This guy. There he is, with flawless continuity, like a grinning boomer, welcoming millennials into the over 40 club. Live, via satellite through Zoom, our own musical director, JJ Glamour. JJ,
It's so obvious he wears a toupee. I know. It looks ridiculous. Oh, shit. Hey, Greg. I wasn't talking about you. Your toupee looks great.
I don't wear a toupee.
Okay.
I know how busy you've been, Other than the big send-off and you moving back home, what's new with you, good sir?
I've been fascinated with reincarnation lately. The idea that we come back again and again to learn new lessons in new lifetimes.
Well, they say look at nature. Seed grows the tree dies, which feeds the ground, which grows the seed.
I mean, there's examples all around us. Just last week, I was in the grocery store and saw a pregnant woman, and I said, "Wow, you're having a kid, and my goldfish just died. Coincidence?"
Hey, hey, did you? This is our Thanksgiving show, in which we give thanks to all the fans, and Misty Blues is on. Why don't you, good sir, play us out to the Magic Farmers comedy break? Do you happen to have any songs that could inspire us in this lifetime?
You know, Thanksgiving may be my favorite holiday, but so many people don't get to celebrate with loved ones. So many miss the bountiful feast. This song goes out to you. It's called "Why Don't They Have Thanksgiving in China?"
Dear young girls at Dunkin' Donuts, thank you for always giving me my special discount, proving that you don't have to be a senior citizen, you just have to look like one. By the way, those perky breasts will last another 5 years. Call you mama.
Behold the Magic Farmers Incorporated! Speak, Moo Cow! Speak!
You're not the boss of me!
There are things in this world that cannot be explained. Things only akin to the supernatural. I'm Grody Wales, star of A Bad Dream on Oak Street and Devil Monkeys 5 through 9, and I'm going to take you on a journey you cannot turn back from. We must begin with horrifying news. Across all nations, thousands of seers, all seeing the same vision. A vision of the end of the world. Not in our lifetime, but tomorrow. And if you want a chance to survive, you must do these 3 things. But first, Ypsilanti, Michigan. What happens when the supernatural bleeds over into the natural? R. Scott learned when he dared to venture into the haunted home of Tandem O'Toole. The locals say after she passed away at the age of 92, her 47 dogs joined ceremoniously in mass suicide. Dogs will do that, you know. Cats won't. They'll eat you. For our Scott's sake, let's hope the ghost dogs aren't hungry.
My name is Scott, and here's my evidence. My friends call me Scott because I'm a pirate. Scott. Arr. So I'm walking through the house, and I got a flashlight, and then a video recorder, and a chewy dog toy covered with holy water. And then I hear a growl and behind me. And I take off running into the bedroom and I slam the door. And then on the other side of the door, I hear it glowing. and I fling it open, and floating in the middle in front of me, there's a huge German heifer shed. German heifer shed. Heifer shed.
The next morning, our Scott was found hugging a Ronald McDonald statue with one shoe, holding an empty bottle of Boone's Farm, tickled pink, clearly expelled from the House of the Hellhounds through a phantasmal dimensional rift. The woods can be a place where nightmares live. Squirrels. Respected West Virginia cryptid hunters, Clem and Little Bra Beckley, thought they had seen it all. Bigfoot, the Mothman, Billy Joel. But as they learned, the unexpected always has one more surprise.
Whoa!
I recollect everything that day. It was not.
Like 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. First, we had to clear the area squatches so that they don't taint our evidence. We did some Bigfoot calls.
Yo, Bigfoot! Where you at? Whoop! Whoop!
They can't resist the whoop whoop.
But there weren't any squatches because they didn't holler back.
Ain't no holler back.
Ain't no holler back squatch. Said ain't no holler back squatch. Ain't no holler back squatch. Ain't no holler back squatch. I ain't no holler back squatch.
No, you're right, you're right.
And that's when we felt a cold spot. Cause nothing is more scary than when a TV paranormal team feels a cold spot the audience, they themselves, cannot feel. Look, Clem, a cold spot.
Proof of ghosts. And everything grew dark. Something crashed through the trees that could only be described with words.
It was equal parts Ohio skunk chupa yeti and Ogo Pogo lizard dog pig man. I jumped on Clem's back and screamed, "Run, Clem, run!"
That sumbitch was fast.
But I did manage to turn around and capture this video. It's evidence that the Ohio skunk chupa yeti Ogo Pogo lizard dog pig man is far more scary than we could have ever imagined. See that? Imagine a creature so stealthy it won't even show up on video. Roll the video one more time, and you still won't see him.
Oh shit, a cold spot.
How do you explain the unexplained when the unexplained just became more unexplained? There's only one answer. It's because this shit be haunted.
I'm bragging about my buddy. You know, as the Funky Werepig, I've received a lot of amazing special gifts, such as this handmade, hand-painted trinket from Goat Boy. This cursed werepig statue from a voodoo priestess I picked up hitchhiking outside a graveyard. And of course, my lady love giving me Boy Child 1.0 and Boy Child 2.0, also cursed. But the one gift everyone always asks questions about is my Zima button. Hey, where did you get that? Who gave that to you? Why are you still making shows? I'm proud to say I was presented with the Zima button at a very special ceremony by my friend Comic Book Bill. We both cried. So I'm here to tell you all about Comics Connection, South Central Pennsylvania's ultra hip pop culture mecca. They have comic books, the most popular, the hard to find, and classic comics you won't believe. And they have the coolest toys, games, and collectibles. If you're anywhere in Pennsylvania, Maryland, or Tonga, stop by their multiple locations. Or, if you're one of those people being punished by living elsewhere, Comics Connection delivers. Just like Amazon, Grubhub, or Professional Hitman. Simply order online at comicsconnection.com. Comic Book Bill is one of the coolest guys I've ever met, and his stores are... You won't get a Zima button, because this is mine, and I will hurt you. But Comics Connection has everything else. And tell them the Funky Werepig says, "Haroink, baby."
Hey guys, it's Sharon from I Smell Sheep, and this month's recommendation is a comic book, Universal Monsters Dracula. Universal Monsters Dracula Issue 1. James Tynion IV and Martin Simmons reteamed to tell a new tale of the monster who started it all. When Dr. Seward admits a strange new patient into his asylum, the madman tells stories of a demon who has taken residence next door. But as Dr. Seward attempts to apply logic to the impossible, his surrogate daughter Lucy begins to fall under the spell of the twisted Count Dracula. You can't beat the classics for monster stories. After checking out this issue from Skybound, I am excited to see how the other monster stories will be interpreted. I was struck by the macabre artwork used to symbolize Renfield's loss of identity and descent into madness. Truly nightmarish in all the right ways. Issue 1 is all about character setup, but not much action. I can't wait for Dracula to make his first appearance, hopefully in issue 2. The 4-issue series is off to a good start. I Smell Sheep gives Universal Monsters Dracula 4 blood-sucking sheep. Until next time.
Check out the award-winning review site for books, comics, and movies your Funky Werepig loves, ISmellSheep.com. Join Michelle at the National Women in Blues, where you can find the latest events, blogs, and panels, as well as hundreds of artists. Become a member today at thenationalwomeninblues.com.
I'm Nevada Bob.
Vote Nevada Bob for everything. Paid for by Nevada Bob himself, UDC bitches.
This dedication is from Father Timotheus to one parishioner in particular, but it's an inspirational message to us all. Who are we to judge? But sometimes you gotta. Hey there, friends, your sins are not the reason no one sits next to you at Mass. You need to ask for forgiveness for bringing in that skanky ass. You gotta scrub down for Jesus, hose off for Jesus. rub some soap on that nasty bod. You gotta scrub down for Jesus, hose off for Jesus. Don't bring down the wrath of God. 'Cause all religions come together, be they Christian, Muslim, or Jew, because you're the reason they call these seats a pew. You gotta. You know, the good book says, blessed are the hungry and the poor. Never once said the word rancid. Not once. You gotta scrub down for Jesus, hose off for Jesus, rub some soap on that nasty bod. You gotta scrub down for Jesus, hose off for Jesus. Don't bring down the wrath of God.
Always watching. Subscribe to the Funky Werepig and let the laughter and the music drop right into your hands. The president always pardons a turkey, but never yams. So you better run your ass off, you evil mutated potato. But here's the story of why your husband's a hero. Absolute hero. We go to a quickie mart or whatever to go in and just get some munchies for the night, a couple, beverages, myself and the boy childs and my lady love. And I pour myself this cup of coffee. I'm just going to drink some nice coffee before I go to bed. And I'm about to sip it and I hear this voice go, threw that coffee on the ground. Not even the trash can. Just threw it on the ground and screamed. It was your husband. It was your husband. He had followed us. He had followed us to the quickie mart. I think he knew something was going wrong. Sensed it. And whether the coffee would have killed me or not, I don't know, because I didn't drink it. It's on the floor. But that's
his spidey sense.
That's it. So before we launch into everything, let's clear this up.
Sure.
I'm the Werepig. I hear a lot of things. I'm connected to a lot of people. All the NFL blitz media aside, are the rumors true that your son Diego is dating Taylor Swift?
That is not true. But I have to dispel that one.
Okay. All right. I hear things. I hear things.
Well, we know that.
So, I was a little nervous because we had gone up one of the best. This was one not only the best trips of my life, but one of the best days of my life. When we got to, we were looking for a summer vacation place, and we were talking maybe Savannah. We know people there or whatever, and we thought, well, we've never been northeast. I'd never been past Rhode Island, so I was like, I think there's a whole territory up there.
Yeah,
I hear things again, and we're like, well, let's do like Massachusetts, maybe see Boston, Salem, whatever. And I went, I know somebody up there. And then that's when I contacted you and said, would you happen to be performing anywhere around these dates? And you said not only yes, but because you are the sweetheart you are, an amazing, wonderful, beautiful soul, you said, and the tickets are on us.
Yeah.
You comped our concert that we finally got to see you. That was too cool. That was too cool. I even forget my point. I don't care. I'm just bragging.
Nice
I got
mug.
Misty Blues live. How's the writing going?
The writing is awesome. It's spectacular. I just actually finished another song yesterday morning. I'm scheduling time in the studio, later on today. So I'm gonna, so we can get in the studio and record our 15th album. Because next year is the 25th anniversary year of Misty Blues.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
That's right. Okay. All right.
Yeah. And so
this album just gonna be called 25 or?
Oh, wow. I never really thought of that. Hmm. No, it just could be called 25.
What is like when you're married to somebody, when you're what are the, like, I know what one is silver anniversary, one
Oh,
is
yeah. Paper and gold and
rock
what
and
have you.
scissors. Yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea. I have no idea what 25,
Whatever the
25 is.
25th, it's got to be a milestone. It's got to be something.
Yeah, it's got to be something good. Maybe people
Plutonium.
could, yeah, maybe plutonium. Oh, I don't want people sending me that.
Name the album that and then give it to them. A special glow in the dark disc.
All right. Okay. All right. But yeah, we also have and this will be the first place where I reveal this to the masses, is that we have decided to do another Odetta album, volume 2. Because she has such a breadth of work that really needs to be heard by today's, audiences. And we found out after we recorded the first Odetta tribute that we were the first band to do a full album tribute to Odetta since her passing. And that seems shameful. So we're going to double down and give you some more Odetta next year as well.
It's very cool. I just saw, I guess this week was your really cool story about when you met Odetta.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I highly recommend it, because it's just one of those stories that you just go, get out of here. Oh, how does that happen?
Yeah.
And it's so cool. Let's have people go to it.
Okay.
Because it's a really good story, and I don't want to cut it short for our time. But where can they find it? Because this is a groovy story.
Oh, well, they can find it on our Facebook page, mistybluesband.com, and mistybluesband.com.
Right.
Excuse me. I got a show coming up, so I gotta be careful.
Right.
And our YouTube channel.
Okay.
So, yes. So look up Misty Blues Band and you should be able to.
Yeah. Very cool story. That's unlike my seeing Susan Sarandon in the lobby. I think yours has a little truth to it. I think you were truthful.
Yeah. There's a lot of truth to it.
So yeah, it's I hope Susan Sarandon isn't watching now. Now I'm going to be so embarrassed.
Yeah, well, I'm going to make sure to send this to her.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I forgot. The traveling didn't come my way. We talked a couple years ago. You did the Girl Scouts honor or whatever it is, that you were going to do everything to come to Pennsylvania. But apparently England was more inviting. Is that true?
Well, we got an offer from England and we didn't get an offer from Pennsylvania for something. I mean, Pennsylvania's a hard nut to crack, apparently.
Yeah, no, I'm going to talk to the Duke of Pennsylvania or whoever we elected and see what we can do. But you went to England. You guys went to England.
Yes, we did. We went all over England. We went to London and obviously Liverpool and Manchester and Sheffield and Birmingham and Nespro. Just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful tour. And the whole Cavern Club album came about. I mean, that was one of the last shows we had on our 10-day tour. I think it was like the 9th day. And we performed and we felt like we were firing on all cylinders. It was this great feeling. The house was packed, the emotions were high. And then we got back to our rental home and I received a message from the sound engineer saying, I did a multi-track recording of you guys last night. Would you like it? I'm like, yes. And then I was a little fearful of listening to it because I'm like, I didn't want it to dispel like the feeling that I had about how wonderful we were that evening. But then
you lived up to it, didn't you? You lived up to it.
it was better than I had actually expected, which was just a wonderful surprise. So it was great. And it's going to be out. So I say I have released 3 albums this year. Not quite. The third album comes out on Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving.
Oh, do people have to fight each other for it and climb over each other? And
Oh, I hope so.
yes, let's do it. Let's do it. That's the only way to do it. Do you think you'll go back? Is this a thing that, especially now with the multi-track beauty and everything like that? Come on.
Yeah, no, we're certainly going back. We've already, most of the venues that we played earlier this year have asked us to return. And we also have a lot of venues in Ireland and Scotland and Wales that before we even got off our tour booking agent was relaying how the word was spreading throughout the UK. And she was getting requests to have us perform other places.
Ireland's the homeland.
I know. But as much as we would like to return, in our 25th anniversary year, we have a really, not to say that, that's off the table, but we have been presented with a very unique opportunity that is kind of consuming us at the moment. We have been offered a Misty Blues 25th anniversary cruise to Bermuda. So we're hosting a cruise, 7-day cruise from Boston to Bermuda and back. And we'll be performing 6 of the 7 days on that cruise and performing all of our shows, our Queens of the Blues show, our Roadhouse Revival Gospel Blues show, our Tribute to Odetta show, as well as, 25th anniversary show where we will play all of our original fan favorites. And then a couple of little pop-up trio, quartet, poolside shows.
With a floaty while you're in the pool.
Oh, yeah.
You got to do it's. So you basically got your own love boat.
Yes. Yeah. It's
Can I be Isaac? Can I go? Can I be Isaac? Poor people
well,
drinks and then go.
You can certainly go. You can certainly go. I can't comp this one.
No, this is a cruise, a 7-day cruise. I'll do a live werepig from the poop deck.
There you go, and your sponsorship dollars will cover it.
That's right. That's right. There goes the kids' Christmas gifts. But
that's a Christmas gift in and of itself.
Yeah, Dad's gone for over a week. Yay! So that is too cool. How did you spin that? I mean, what were you literally just sitting there watching Me TV? Love Boat came on and went. Because I know how you are with writing songs. Yeah. You don't write songs.
I don't.
They come through
They
you.
come to me.
You could be crocheting.
Yeah.
And just go and just drop it and have to rush off and write a song. Is this how the cruise came to you?
Well, you just came to me, really. Actually, tethering it to the UK, the travel agent that booked all of our, flights and so forth, as based out of Boston, and someone from a cruise line reached out to her, and she's like, I think I have a band. I guess they were looking for entertainment for a cruise. She's like, oh, I think I have a band for you. So she reached out to me. It's Travel by Tatton, Linda Tatton. She's wonderful. And she reached out to me and said, would you guys be interested in doing a cruise? And I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? And then it's just like, it's Norwegian cruise. I'm like, oh, it's like a real cruise.
Like a real honest big cruise.
I thought it was like Bob's Cruise Line, which I was still down.
Everybody
for,
grab a dinghy. Okay, so like the now this, and once you do this, once you sink your teeth into it and people get the Misty Blues experience, it's just gonna, okay, you did the tribute to Odetta.
Mhm.
That's Kick So Much Bahookie. You're spinning off and doing volume 2.
Yep.
You did England.
Mhm.
That's so much you're gonna take over the entire UK. Live from Stonehenge.
We went there. We did some photo ops there.
They say it's acoustically perfect.
Really?
Yeah, they're figuring out that's one of the reasons that it was built the way it was, that the speaker at the podium or whatever could speak, and seriously, and back in the Druid days, it would ricochet off and everybody could hear it. That do the concert there, live from Stonehenge. You know who else did something with Stonehenge?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see the tie-in?
Yeah.
Oh, how they dance. The Druids from Stonehenge.
The Druids.
Are we doing Stonehenge tomorrow night? Oh, yeah. See, now you got it in your Druid robes and drop them. Yeah. Just, you an Old Testament up there. I don't know we gave your band members all nicknames.
Okay.
and amazing. Your band. I mean, you hear them, you know what I mean? You see them on the video, but that's a video, whatever. When you see and hear you guys all together, it is unbelievable. Your band is freaking incredible. Your saxophone guy. Years ago, much like you hanging with Sarandon. Years ago, when I was a DJ and a comic, I got to go into different open, cool venues for celebrities when they came to town. And I actually got to meet Clarence, the big man from Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, but we have our own big man.
Oh my God. He had told me, this sounds stupid, but we spent most of the time talking football, of all things, because I was a football fan then. He played football. So we actually were just talking about football, not even any of the stuff. And then I said, I just can't believe I'm sitting next to the big man. And he said, there will be another. Not yet, but he's coming. He's coming. And then he muttered something that I didn't realize until later, I think was Misty Blues. I think he's what he muttered. And then when I was seeing you guys live, I went,
that's it.
That's the guy. That's the guy he was talking about.
Yeah.
So we came up with the nickname Old Testament for your guitar player. Because, everybody, I mean, Diego's doing the Diego face, with, by the way, I'm going to show it. Let me show it real quick.
All right.
Here we go real quick. This is something that my staff of 1,000 showed me. You and Diego competing in a stank face contest.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's take a look at it right now.
Okay.
So I don't even know what that means, stank face, but I've seen you both make it. But Diego's got his faces going on.
Yeah.
Your keyboard player, hilarious guy. Oh my God. Watching him all night was incredible.
Yeah.
The two, the bass player and your drummer are kind of like, I liken them to like when you go to Punapuntu and all those ancient alien places with the old temples, and they show you these like 3,000-ton blocks that are the basis of everything that was built upon it. That was like those guys. So we started calling them Puna and Putu. And then Old Testament, man. Old Testament is on that guitar and that bass.
Yep.
He don't crack a smile for nothing. The New Testament, there's a little bit more joy, a little happiness about the praise and the love and the whatever. Old Testament was down to business.
Yeah.
Old Testament was making that guitar do things it probably did not want to do.
No.
But he makes it do it.
He wills it. Yes.
Yeah. Phenomenal guy. Phenomenal. But yeah, he went crazy. And then I think I even called him Old Testament afterwards. I didn't. I was like,
I can't wait to put that nickname into rotation because it is
just
so
look at that face. He's not playing. I mean, he's playing.
Yeah.
But this.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
business. It's all about business.
Yeah. He's smiting. He's smiting. That's what he's doing. I've heard rumors, and I'm not sure what it is, so I'm hoping you can explain it to me, because it sounds a little that there is I guess a cult. I'll call it a cult called WIB, spelled WIB. I'm not quite sure what the whole story is there, but I've heard that they have this annual ceremony in Memphis or something. I'm not, whether it's voodoo or not, I don't know. Memphis is weird.
It's all
But you
voodoo.
have just been named head priestess. What is the dealio with this WIB?
Yes, it's the Women in Blues, part of the National Women in Blues organization, and every year they host a Women in Blues showcase that's held during the International Blues Challenge in January.
And say no more, because I'm bullshitting you, because I just wanted to piss off Michelle. So, but you're the big dog this year. You're the one.
Yes,
you're
I was
the
invited to
Toastmaster,
host.
the master
Yes,
of ceremonies. It's about damn time. I knew this was coming up, because you're getting too big. You're dominating the world. You know, I have had in previous seasons of the Werepig, and this is so funny that this is unplanned, because you and I talked about this way back at the gig, if you would do this season.
Yeah.
I have had every year of the show the master of ceremonies from the Memphis Blues Fest.
Oh, so you had my girl Kat?
No. Well, she was the first year. Year. She was on the show singing.
Oh, nice.
Michelle came on the first year to explain everything about Women in Blues.
Okay.
But Kat sang the song. And
nice.
She's not fair. That's talent. That's just not fair. But then we had.
Well, she's on the Outside the Lines album. We do a song together.
The Hate.
The Hate. That's right.
That song's powerful. That's personal and powerful. Yeah. And how that didn't dominate, especially now.
Yeah.
All over the place. You should be raking in awards. I don't care if it's NFL MVP, whatever you win, you need to win some kind of award. That's some power. That song is super powerful. And I'm sure that was one of those that something hit you probably right there, and you wrote that song in 42 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was a really unsavory comment that was left on the Misty Blues YouTube channel. Yeah. And I had never, in my life, I have experienced a lot of hatred, unfortunately, but I had never had it associated with my music. And that was a real tipping point for me. And that was the only way I could process that, is by channeling, some music in response.
That's the beauty. That's the beauty about you and Misty Blues and what you do, is there could have been a billion other responses.
Yep.
And you spun it into something creative, powerful. And that comment is going to fade in the garbage bin like it should.
Yeah.
That song is going to last forever.
Thank you.
So that's why you're you, and why I'm me. So, because I would be hacking into people's computers. Where do you live? But then I just have to go chill in Mike's treehouse for a while.
That's right. If he
just
grants you entrance.
I have entrance.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's how I know it exists. Ha ha. GINA, again, I am overwhelmed in the presence of your greatness and all the things you bring and are going to bring, an album upon album, live, tribute, original material, your band, that kid that hangs out with you, Prince Jr., all of it is just amazing, and I'm going to be there forever. I showed a picture in the earlier in the show of my car that I keep held together with duct tape just so I can have a CD player to listen to, because I cannot get through my day without my Misty Blues. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here once again.
Oh my God. No, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
And thank you for being so generous to me and my family. I just, it's very,
Yep.
very cool.
You guys are the coolest, so it's easy.
Well, I know you got a show to get to, and I got to get to church.
Your No Pants Zone News Desk with award-winning anchor Brian Williams Jr.
The news, Vincenzo. I'm your TV Jesus, and here now are today's top headlines.
Welcome to the No Pants Zone party. You can join at home. Come along and bring your friends. Here the party never ends. Welcome to the No.
Are you ready, piggy petters? Then let's put the needle to the record.
These days, I'm gonna roll it. One of these days, I won't be blue. One of these days, I'll get over it. One of these days, I'll get those tears. Nothing's ever simple. Forecast soft and gray. Others find it breezy. Those who cast my shade, I'll get another groundhog. Things don't seem to change. Traps get weaker from the wear it takes. One of these days, I'm gonna roll it. One of these days, I won't be blue. One of these days, I'll get over it. One of these days, I'll get rusty. Hope for a brand new way, a day that grants me grace, lets me have my say. Until that level field is within my sights, I'll be trudging forward in that worthy fight. One of these days, I'm gonna roll it. One of these days, I won't be blue. One of these days, I'll get over it. One of these days, I'll get what's due. Seth Fleischman on guitar, David Fatone on keys. I'm GINA COLEMAN. And we're Misty Blues. God bless.
Studio albums, live albums, a schedule full of tour dates. Join Misty Blues for their 25th anniversary celebration at mistybluesband.com.
And now, this holiday message from your Funky Werepig.
Oh, before I forget, we got some business to take care of. Look at this. Look at this. The brand new Funky Werepig fun book. Smile when it's big enough. Everything you love about the show is in this book, plus 5 original short stories. It is the kooky, the spooky, the kick bahookie, and it is the perfect holiday gift. Just go to Amazon Books and look. This isn't about changing the world. This isn't about soothing today's anxieties. This is about the 85 cents I get per book.
And now this holiday message from the boy childs.
The Funky Werepig economic empire collapsed due to expensive hair and makeup people, our father investing all of our money in a cryptocurrency called Tap Dat Ass, and of course, as you know it, Zima.
So much Zima.
The No Pants Zone makes 85 cents for every fun book sold. You could change your life.
Won't you help?
Smile when it's big enough at Amazon Books. Buy the laughter and the bullshit.
Like a clock on a wall said ding ding dong, it's time to check the monkey clock. You know, the batteries in the monkey clock died long ago, so when I look up and I see that the time is 10 after 12, that is the correct time. Because one does not argue with monkey clock. Hugs and oinks to our mega superstar buddy GINA COLEMAN. You know how I'm going to be spending my Black Friday? I'm going to be diving into the mosh pit, throwing punches, biting ankles to get my copy of the new Misty Blues album live at the Cavern Club. Then I'm going to do the same thing at Chuck E. Cheese, because that ball pit is like a preschool Thunderdome. Then everybody clear out next year for Misty Blues' 25th anniversary. There's a cruise, another Odetta album. They go to the UK to perform live at Stonehenge with Spinal Tap. Yeah, can you say flabbergasted? I can't either. And who knows, if Women in Blues big boss Michelle Seidman doesn't have me on the no way in hell list, maybe I'll sneak into Memphis in January. High fives and disco hip bumps to the Magic Farmers Incorporated, Goat Boy, Ivan November / Malone, President James K. Polk, McCoy. And special thanks to my calendar for once again labeling the day after Thanksgiving as the day after Thanksgiving. This being our thankful show, I got to give a shout out to our special partner in crime, Sharon Stogner. You guys probably know her better from the award-winning review site, I Smell Sheep. Sharon comes on every show to make us look professional and do something I love, help keep reading alive. Sharon, you promote us, you make me laugh my ass off, and you and Lady Love talk about me in front of me all the time. I keep trying to get Sharon to do a spin-off podcast with me, combining the Funky Werepig with I Smell Sheep. Logic says we would call it the Were Sheep, but I think we'd get more attention if we called it I Smell Funky. Okay, before I head out, I have to address someone in particular. Prince Jr., Gina San Diego. Dude is ridiculous. He can play the guitar, bass, drums, electric kazoo, probably all at the same time if he wanted. Diego, this is just between you and me, okay? No one else can hear me. When we saw you guys live, everyone got their solo, and when it came to you, the room fell silent. In awe. You were channeling Jimi Hendrix. I sent you something years ago, hoping you would be the one who could handle it, like Thor's hammer or Green Lantern's ring. I saw it that night. You were literally opening dimensional rifts with your guitar. I want you to know, I know. You were wearing the Funky Werepig underwear I sent you. The boxer shorts with the little Werepig faces all over it, autographed by me, the Boy Childs, and JJ Glamour. Your talent is undeniable, and with the other advantages you have, wink wink, you are a force of nature. We chose well when we bequeathed you the Funky Werepig underwear. You make us proud. Although the keyboard player was off the charts that night too, he might have the underwear. I mean, like if you regifted it. That's also possible. Regardless, shameless plug, check out the new album by the Diego Mung Band on YouTube and Spotify, Myrtle Zucchini. Myrtle Zucchini? Nah. Diego definitely has the underwear. All right, let's cut you guys loose so you can get back to your families and Turkey and my Detroit Lions. Yes, there he is, our musical director, JJ Glamour, the one I'm most thankful for. JJ, let's do what we do. Let's put the needle to the record. Let's throw those pants in the air like we just don't care. And if you would, good sir, play us out and, oh yeah, make it something funky.
Funny how nature's quiet inspiration works. People ask me what I think about on a rainy day, and I have to say, I mostly think about the rain. Dumbasses.